really easy to forget that there's crocodiles in waters like this, especially when you're not seeing them. If you don't see them, you start to get a little bit lax, a little bit blasé about crocodiles, and end up swimming in areas where you shouldn't be. Here's a classic example, very graphic evidence of a large crocodile right here, living right in this beautiful area. You can see his tail. The tip of his tail starts right down here, curls all the way up and around. Okay, he's sitting in there, that nice position, sunning himself. His body's down through here and his head's sitting here. If he feels startled or he starts to get too hot, just pushes straight off, down through the weed, cuts through that, no problems, and sits in the dark water. You should always be aware of the presence of crocodiles. And this slide is perfect evidence, and certainly not a good place to go swimming.
Now that we know there are big crocodiles still in this river, it makes the idea of going down the rapids much more daunting. If we weren't conscious of the importance of staying in the boat before, we certainly are now. Just after sunrise, the perfect time of day to be out on the river. The cool of the early morning makes the paddling less uncomfortable, and the scenery is a constant delight.
The water here is crystal clear, not the sort of habitat a crocodile normally likes. They prefer to remain hidden wherever possible. If they are here, we'll be able to see them, and for that matter, we'll also be able to spot anything else in the river.
In that clear water, Steve has spotted the slightest movement down near the bottom. After a few minutes of frantic paddling, we're close enough to see that it's not big enough to be a crocodile. So when we're close enough, Steve is straight in after it. It's a pale-headed snapping tortoise, so incredibly different that for Steve, it's an amazing experience. Did you get it?
All right! Woo! Got it!
Look at this!
Look at her!
Oh, she's beautiful!
Oh, isn't she a glamour?
Wow, I can't believe you caught her!
Snapping tortoise, undescribed species of snapping tortoise.
Yeah, look at her white head.
Wow, and a pink nose, a little bit like yours, Terry.
Oh, got you. Wait a minute.
Woohoo!
While
She
you
a
got her there,
champion.
let me get a couple
Look
pictures.
at you, sweetheart, aren't you gorgeous?
Back up just a little bit.
Have you got slide film in that?
Yep.
Okay, get a shot.
We've got to document this.
My word.
Ready?
Okay, smile, girl.
Got it. We need the photographs to record the find for scientific research. This tortoise is an undescribed species and must be documented, as experts know very little about them. Steve has seen a lot of reptiles over the years, but this is only the second time he's ever seen one of these. The first time was on the same river during his first visit. It could even be the same tortoise.
We're now moving out of that calm section of the river, and there's a hint of things to come as the passage narrows and becomes more shallow across the rocky bottom. Terry's not too keen on this bit. She's not completely comfortable about the idea of going through the rapids in a river where we know it's inhabited by crocodiles.
The chances of damaging our boat are pretty high. There are any number of sharp rocks in the water, and if there's going to be a problem, this is where it will be.
Suey loves the ride, but she hates getting wet. And I'd better make sure she stays in the boat. Crocs love dogs, and if Suey fell overboard, she'd be perfect crock bait.
Thanks a lot, Suey. You're gonna make sure that we're all wet now.
This sea eagle, just past the rapids, is sure starting to stir up those pelicans.
This time, it's Suey's turn to spot something. A Brumby stallion on the bank, keeping a close eye on us.
The Brumby is the wild horse of Australia, and this stallion is in the same place I've seen a herd of 40. And it's his job to prance around and distract us and protect his herd that's hidden in the tree line. He does a wonderful job.
We paddle into a spot where a flock of pelicans has taken over a wide stretch of water upstream from one of several weirs built across the river. The next weir we're coming up to is most treacherous, because from our angle in the boat, we cannot see exactly where it is. So all we can do is listen for it.
That was close. This weir is so slippery. I'm going to have to be very careful walking along here, because if I go over, both Suey and Terry are going to come over with me, and it could be the end of us.
By the time we reach the steps up from the weir, the light is fading so fast that we decide to camp overnight rather than make a 15-meter climb in darkness down a slippery slope.